about to be. You're full screen, so they can see. You have.
I'm my full screen. You should be full screen.
I don't know how to do that.
What?
Yeah.
Thank you. You don't even have your camera on?
I do.
No.
Can you see it? Hey.
I don't know. I'm just reading the chat. I don't actually have your stream open.
Oh, open the stream. Is this live? I can't tell.
You're live.
Huh?
I don't know. Oh, I think it is live.
Oh, okay, we're live. Cool.
Lock the door and turn the lights down low.
All right, y'all. We're gonna take this nice and easy. It's the first stream ever, and we're just gonna cruise. We're just gonna have a little good old time, and it ain't gonna be no big thing. Right here we got. I'm live, right? Right here we got Sinix. Say hey.
Hopefully.
Say something.
Hey, how's it going? If you're in the chat, just tell us if you can hear both of us, both Ethan and myself. You know, we got Growing Pains, first time trying it out on this YouTube, so just let us know.
Yeah, I'm streaming it, and I'm kind of sharing his face right now, so any problems you have, you need to tell me so I can adjust the levels, you know?
Yeah.
Cool.
You got to communicate.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Let me help you.
And
Okay, they say they can hear things. They say they're good.
And at the same time, we're going to be having people jumping in here, and they're going to be talking too. Some of the fans, some of you guys can come into the Discord and chat. There's going to be a list of people, and you can come in there and give us your questions, and we can ask you some questions. And
They say you're a little quiet. You can be a little louder on your
I can be a little
pickup.
louder? All right.
Yeah.
Hey, can you hear me? This is me, normal talking voice.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
And
Anyway.
cool. We're going to chat with you guys for a second. We're not getting started just yet. We're just going to kind of see what you have to say. I've got my chat open right here. So when I look right here, I'm actually looking at you. So just...
What?
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead and turn down Sinix a bit.
I can turn myself down a little bit,
Turn
maybe.
yourself down.
It says perfect. It says someone said good. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see. Figure it out. You gotta check your levels. Check those little bars. See where they're going.
Oh, and also, I'm on a specific type of camera that shuts off after a little bit. So at some point, I just might completely disappear. But I'll be back. I'll try to make sure that doesn't happen.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. You are running this show. You can do whatever you want.
All right.
I do not care.
What are they saying in the
Everyone,
chat?
and
The chat is
there
blowing
is
up.
a common chat request, which is to have you say a specific word.
What do you want me to say?
So they want you to say feijoada.
What?
Feijoada.
What's that?
You better just say it. I don't know.
Hey, when chat tells me to say something... Okay. Feijoada.
You racist. Can't believe you actually said that.
Dang it. I knew it.
Cancel him. Get him out of here. Off the stream.
All right, I gotta set up what about to go on right here.
Hell yeah, do it.
All right. You think what's the count at? What are we at now? You think everybody's in? That's gonna be in.
I think we are good to go. I think you can
Okay.
begin the lecture.
All right. So what we're gonna be doing is. Oh my God! I can't believe I didn't set this up. My bad. All right, we're gonna be going into. We're gonna have you guys. We got a bunch of submissions here, and we're gonna be going through your submissions. And we're gonna be taking a look at all of your bad art that you submitted, and we're gonna be making it look. We're gonna be making it look so professional, like it could be animated. It's gonna be legit. Sinix here is a professional animator, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so
20 years at Pixar. Pretty
so
good.
I just want to
good.
know a little bit about you, the people that don't know about you. I mean, pretty much everybody does, and if they don't, I don't know what you're doing with their life. So, what are you?
I'm a good old Texas boy. I got my my 12-volt DeWalt vape here, and yeah, basically I've just been doing art On my own, I guess I can be serious. Yeah, I'm an art teacher. I specialize in the entertainment world. That means I do design. Not so much all that animation and character stuff you do, but a little bit more on the design side of things.
Okay. So, would you consider yourself an illustrator?
Nah.
No, not at all.
Nah, I mean, everyone's an illustrator, right? That's
So
like
more of a teacher route then.
I'm more of a teacher and more of a designer.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
There you have it. Shout out to LCAD. Shout out to Brainstorm. Shout out to the Cold Noodle Gang. Shout out to all those cool people in Southern California.
Yeah, so Brainstorm is can you talk a little bit about Brainstorm? Because I'm going to segue off of that into a class that we pretty much a class that we have.
Well, damn. Yeah, for sure. Brainstorm is currently in the online world of being an online place to take individual classes of different subjects, generally in the entertainment field, but a little bit of everything for illustration and design and all that good stuff. They still want me to be quieter, so maybe you can adjust my volume a little lower.
Sure. Done.
A little loud. I don't know. I don't.
How about
I
there?
Can't adjust his settings. I can only adjust my settings. I don't know how loud.
How about there? All right,
Go
we're going
ahead.
to talk at the same time.
Okay.
Say something with me.
Something with you. Okay.
How about that?
Lock the door and turn the lights down low. Are we good now? Good?
Sick. All right.
So they're saying good. Okay, perfect.
So
Fine. Growing pains. We got to figure it out.
yeah, we're figuring it out, y'all. So what's up with Brainstorm?
Brainstorm is just a place where you can take classes, one-off classes, to learn all the stuff you need to learn outside of art school to become a professional artist.
Right. So that's paid for, right? If you
That
want,
is.
yeah.
Those are
If you want to
classes.
segue into something like Brainstorm, a really good way to do that is to go into our Discord. We have teachers at the moment. We have like mods and community leaders that are currently in the Discord. And I think that we actually have a class scheduled after this. We'll see if it, kind of goes down. But we have people that are teaching for free, and they need your support. If you want to support them financially, you can help give them money to keep it running. But it's greatly appreciated. And it's not like as in-depth as Brainstorm, but it's still really, really good stuff. And more than that, the community's super solid. All right, so moving off of that.
It's a good place to stay focused on art and get yourself going. Get yourself improving. Start building communities, building friends, building connections. Everything you need to become a good artist.
Yeah. Bob the
Yep.
Builder went there.
Yeah.
That's a joke. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the drawing bit. So let's get a little bit warmed up here. Are you in the drawing session?
I am definitely in the drawing session.
All right. Show me something pretty. Let's just get warmed up here.
I don't see you drawing anything.
Okay.
Don't be making this a one-sided. Why are you using that little peach color? That's what I want to know.
Oh, do you not want me to use a peach color?
I mean, you can, but it's not going to be as big and bold.
Oh, okay.
When I'm like coming in with the black strokes here. Saying, but it's fine. You do you.
All right.
And we'll be good. I just want to make sure it shows up on stream. Some people have those little bit rates, little 480p boys in the chat. You know,
how you guys seeing this? Is it clear? Is it kind of mushy?
All right. Now the hardest thing, for the record, Ethan is brand new to streaming. He's not streamed before. I have a little experience. The hardest thing is to not get quiet because you're drawing, and to stay talkative even when you're focused on making a line or something. So I'll do my best to help him. But
thank you, and that's why you're here, is to keep me talking.
I'm a professional artist,
so
and that's what I do.
All right, I think we're set up here. Let's let's go through the submissions. That's what we're going to start doing right here. Can you want to go through some submissions that you like? Is there any way we can paste them in there? You want me to do everything? No, I mean, you go through some that you like, and you tell me which one it is. All right, we're going to go through, just look at all of these. Look at them. Look at these beautiful things.
Yes. So, for the record, the thing we're looking for is a good, like, misguided effort. That's, yeah, you can usually find anytime someone's starting out and drawing. I got so many good ones in my past. But we just want to find some fun stuff that we can help improve.
I think I found something. I hope I can paste this in there. Please. Yes. All right, just take a look at that one for now. I'm going to see what else I can find.
Ooh, that is probably not safe for work, but I will allow it. Huh.
I mean, I mean, it is what you make it, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's just a cat, right?
Our own thing. Yeah, sure, why not?
You can open up a DM with me.
I'm sorry, what was that?
What's
Did
that?
I hear something?
Open up a DM with me so I can send you messages.
Oh, yeah.
Demonetized thing, indeed. All right. Well, so you posted that in our little screen. I don't know why. What are you going to do with that, Ethan?
Oh, can you, you want to start something on it? I'm looking through, I'm showing some other drawings that we can pick from. Look at all of them, though. These are just so...
It's a little overwhelming.
It's very overwhelming. All right, so these are just like all the submissions that you guys sent in. Just some really, really good bad drawings. I mean, honestly, for the most part, a lot of these are a little bit too good to break
Stop
down.
Being good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have fun here, and you guys are like, man, I'm good at art.
All right, so we're going to go into staff picks right now. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get into this one. Oh, man, I'm used to going into Photoshop. This is weird. Can I scale this thing down? Bear with me, guys. Like, I don't know how this program works exactly. How do you scale down? All right, I want to see votes right now. Do we do the cat or do we do Sonic? Let me know in the chats. Transform. I got it. Smart. Oh, my. Oh, no, it posted in both of them. Okay, I got you. There we go. All right, look at that. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know. There's a lot of Sonics.
We can take it wherever you want.
There's a lot of cats.
Run. There's a lot of, you know.
It's looking like it's mainly Sonics at the moment.
Sonic, 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 please.
Okay.
Sassy Sonic. I want their Sonic.
All right. Oh, nice cat, bro. All right, you kind of went with the cat. Let's just stick with that one.
Oh, wow. It was all worth listening.
I mean, we'll do the Sonic in a minute. All right, are you, man, which layer are you on?
I'm on my own layer. Don't worry about my layers. I got my layers.
Show me your layer. I mean, show me. Are you drawing right now?
Right there.
All right, sick. Okay, so I can see that you left. God dang it! You left the bottom for me to do. All right.
Oh, well. The haunch. I think you mean the haunches.
The haunches.
Technically. The haunches of the cat. Yeah.
All right.
You can do whatever part you want. I mean, I was just making little shapes happen.
All right. Let me start on the haunches, and we're gonna have somebody jump into the chat in a second.
Yeah, give it some big haunches. He's got some big haunches, some big round haunches.
Oh, sick. Hey, my camera went off. That's sick, right?
What a trick.
We'll be pulling into people to talk in a second. All right, man. Take it over for that cat.
Oh yeah, you want me to take it over?
Yeah,
for the
go
cat?
ahead. I'm gonna set up this video thing. Just kind of tell me what's going on, you know?
All right. Well, here's the important things you need to know. It's very important to avoid using just lines to show objects, unless those objects are cat whiskers. Cat whiskers are the one time in your whole life where you can show them with just a single line. That's important to know. Even that goes through everything: environments, robots, character design. The only time you'll ever represent something with just single lines is cat whiskers. But arms, legs, even hair, you always got to use actual shapes for them. You don't gotta go overboard with the texture. You can show the texture just in the places where the form turns around. So anywhere you got a little like apex and a curve, you can show that. Or in a little crevice, you can show some texture in there. And that's a good place to show what the texture is. And let's see, what is this leg doing? It's a little, but cats have those multi-jointed feet, so
That is just beautiful, man. I'm really loving this cat explanation.
Their leg over here.
All right, sick. We're back. Oh, dude, that is looking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna start taking in people to talk to. If you guys got any good questions, hit us up, and we're good to go.
Us up.
All right, is there a tail on this sucker? Oh, they didn't put a tail, did they?
Yeah, they didn't do a tail. Well, that's kind of an optional thing. You haven't drawn. Are you drawing anything?
Oh, dude, heck no. I'm running this goddamn stream.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I drew myself into a corner, so that's unfortunate.
Okay, this is
but
looking...
you did want a tail. You gotta go. We already got this long, boring, long kind of swoopy body, so probably don't want to continue on with a long tail, but we could. You got two options. You can either go like shorter, poofier tail, or you can go with a continuation of the shapes into like just a long continuing tail. We'll go with some kind of weird raccoon tail.
Hey, we got Space Dad in the chat. He is one of the greatest mods, greatest teachers that we have on the Discord. Space Dad, can you hear me?
I'm coming in live. Blah blah blah. Well, how are you doing?
I'm pretty Gucci.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the streams. I like how the stream's going so far.
Yeah, man, the stream
is
legit.
Major technical hitches yet. But yeah, I'm Space Dad, and I literally have been kind of like swept up in what's become of this Discord in the last few months. Like, so my backstory is, like I'm from the animation industry, and for the last year, I had like a huge like problem with like being really really sick, and I couldn't work or do anything. And then I finally got properly treated for what was going up with me. And then I started getting really hungry to do art again. And I stumbled across like Ethan Becker's YouTube channels and YouTube channel stuff. And
that's me.
Like a lot of the stuff he was saying in his videos like really kind of like inspired me. And like I was looking for a art community, like a Discord art community of artists to like study with, basically.
Yeah.
And study and vibe with. And I figured like, oh, I guess like the people who would kind of hook into reading between the lines of what he's saying might be good people on the Discord. And the Discord turned out to be pretty active when I came to it, but it got more active over time. There was a lot of good regulars here, like Stevie. Homer, who's going to be on stream later, is one of the OCs from before the Discord took off. What happened in the Discord is we started like critiquing each other's work and like trying to study together. We'd study like I don't know, Steve Houston, or we'd study Glenn Vilppu, and we'd like run. We'd even started like we figured out how to use Discord to stream timed figure drawing sessions using different apps, or like cycling through photographs of different things that we want to draw. And for me, like I am horrible at self-disciplining for practice, and I've been trying to like self-discipline using like the vibing with other people. I need to be around other people. Like I'm very kind of like I have a very entitled mentality too, where I need to be around other people and vibe with them. And like a student, I need to feel like I'm back in art school basically, in order to improve. So we started to kind of build that for each other here with like the stuff we were doing, and then like at some point Ethan announced the Discord in his stream, and then right after that happened, like I got modded, and along with several other people, so we could like officially like curate the classes and stuff here. So I've been the main person who's been like driving the classes here.
This is Space Dad, by the way, for anybody who's coming in. Sorry to interrupt, but this is Space Dad right here. That guy right there. That's Space Dad.
And my multitasking alt account, Astropug, also. But yeah.
Oh yeah, Astropug.
And
do you want to pursue a teaching thing for the rest of your career?
Possibly.
Yeah. Do you enjoy it?
What my personal goal? Well, I enjoy doing it definitely, but personally, what I want to do, like quite frankly, I suck. I'm not very good. I want to get better. And the best way to get better is by trying to teach other people, because it forces you to like really review the materials and break them down for other people.
Yeah, can you explain how students, like people listening right now, can actually apply teaching that?
Yes,
forces
absolutely.
them? Yeah.
Literally, what I'm trying to do for the people here, you should be doing with your friends and other peers in the Discord. You critique each other's work. You try to find like things to fix in them that they might not be seeing. Yeah. You try to like apply things that you're good at to other people's work to show them like different ways of doing things. Like if there's a character design, or if there's like a figure drawing that they're not really kind of that they're struggling with, or something like that. Like you learn from other people and you vibe from other people that way. And you like. I'm very much a fan of like no matter what skill level you are, if you know a few things, then you can try to teach that to other people, and you can try to get better at it.
Yeah. What's can I ask what's like the worst experience that you've had so far as a teacher?
On here?
Yeah, or just in general. Yeah.
People putting in inappropriate songs on the DJ bot. Seriously, like the most there's been a couple times when I've kind of when I've like lost my patience a few times, because that inevitably will happen. Like generally like when that happens is when I run into somebody who has kind of a Dunning-Kruger effect thing going on, where they have like these kind of defensive guards up in place, where they don't realize how little they actually know. Yeah. And they think they are further along than they are. I am constantly trying to fight that in myself, by the way. Everyone has that too. Everyone has a few drops of Dunning-Kruger effect going on in them to some degree.
Huh.
So no one's immune from it. But if you humble yourself, like I try to approach things from the mentality that I suck, because that will drive me to improve.
There you go. It's that easy. Just you suck.
Yeah. My personal goal is to like I wanted to like from this Discord to like kind of like springboard myself into making work I really enjoy making, and making better quality work, so that I can get like higher paying jobs in the animation industry or the games industry and stuff. And my goal, the way I want to kind of springboard things right now is like, as I start getting financial resources together, I'll start taking art classes myself, and I want to start learning from mentors and masters again, so I can improve my skills that way. But for the time being, I'm creating a foundational framework of study that I can always fall back on, like with a community like this, so that like even when I get back into the industry, or I'm taking classes, I'll still be coming back here to like do live trying stuff and like vibe with people and get feedback and other things like that.
Yeah, it's a really good place, guys. If you want to come in and learn more, get really swole, and
populate Discord.
It's great. It's an amazing place. So, Sinix, I want to ask you what your like worst experience is as a teacher. Like, did you ever have to like kind of like beat a student, or something like that. You know, just something like that. Not saying you have. Maybe.
Kids are the worst. Don't
Yeah.
ever teach. In fact, just don't ever go around kids.
Kids
Don't teach them
suck.
anything. Kids are bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a current class at Brainstorm, and all they do is meme pictures of me like on little random objects and things, and they think it's so funny, just memeing on me all day long and posting funny pictures, clearly photoshopped, of me with different bodies. So, yeah, teaching's tough.
Oh man. All right, Space Dad, thank you so much. That was very insightful. He is like the greatest. He's always on, and he's doing not just teaching, but he's there to talk to, and it's awesome to have him around. So, do we have a new person to come in and harass us, or vice versa? Who we got? Sling him in. Let's take another look at. Yeah. Okay.
Give me 1 second. Hey, Tavish, run into the staff chat.
Sinix is looking great. All right, so what I'm trying to do with this cat
What's up?
is, hey, Travis.
Yeah.
Travis, what is up?
That says Tavish.
Oh God, dang it!
Jesus. Okay, how about you
Stupid.
focus on drawing 5 seconds, and I'll talk to Tavish here.
Okay, get Travis.
All right, so Travis, what's up? How you doing? You got a question? First time caller, long time listener. Hello?
Travis.
Travis.
Bit of both. I'm just here to promote a class I'll be doing on concept art.
A what?
Oh, sick! He's doing some concept art. Like what kind? What's your favorite?
So I primarily work on character concept art.
Now, what is a character?
Yeah.
Or- We're asking the big brain questions now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a little
right.
bit too.
And also just in terms of that, like, I tend to work more on the fantasy side.
Oh, okay. Hey, Travis, I got a question. Are you watching us on YouTube and responding us, or are you hearing us in the Discord?
I heard YouTube. They're overlapping. I'll fix it.
Okay.
There we
Just
go.
making sure. Yeah, if anybody's jumping into the call, better mute the YouTube.
Right, get it together, man.
I
You
know,
better-
man.
you better
Yeah.
Sorry.
So,
Yeah.
so you're looking into concept art and stuff. What's
Yeah,
your,
I've been working in the industry for a bit now.
Okay, cool. Where you been?
My last major job was at RSA Studios, which is more commonly known as Ridley Scott. So I was working on an NDA, not announced TV show for him.
Can you? That's pretty sick. Can you announce any of it at all?
I can say that it's sci-fi, and that the visual effects do not look like a TV show at all.
Yeah.
It looks like a fucking movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of terrifying.
Sick.
Yeah.
Well, you just got fired. You fell into the trap,
Yeah,
and you broke
sorry.
your NDA.
No. I finished my contract, and it was good.
Oh, so you can say anything then, right?
No, not until it releases. I'm still technically under contract, but I'm done with the primary contract.
We'll see.
Okay, well, just
You-
say
you ain't getting
nothing.
nothing out of
if it's
me.
Okay, don't respond if it's related to the Aliens franchise.
Wait, was
Okay.
the laughter a response?
Laugh slightly if it's related to.
laugh to the left or laugh to the right.
Three chuckles for Alien.
That confirmed. Confirmed. There you go, everyone.
There.
New alien
Fired.
thing
He's fired.
coming.
All
Darn.
right.
Okay,
But
fired.
Sick,
yeah,
man.
I'll be running a class on concept art and just some of the basics later on in the week for anyone that's interested. It'll be on the Discord.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, well, be sure to check that out. How do you feel about concept art being dead? That's like a theory that's kind of going around, you know? Like,
Sorry, what?
how do you concept art being dead? It's like,
Sorry, what?
oh,
Sorry.
am I offending
Sorry,
you?
what? No, I'm saying you're dumb. Okay, don't even bring that.
Yeah, I think
nonsense
it's
up
a
in
good clickbait title for a TED Talk, but it's not dead. I don't think it'll ever be dead. If anything, a lot of the other jobs are caving to concept artists because tools keep getting better.
Yeah.
Concept art is the future of everything.
Not
Like
dumb.
for example, a lot of
Dedicated.
studios that are implementing VR into their workflows, a lot of basic 3D modelers are just getting fired, or they get put on freelance because they're not needed full time anymore.
Yeah.
And it's a shame, but the industry will move on and people will adapt, and that's kind of just how life is.
All right, Ethan, you stick to your boring animation questions. I'll handle the concept art.
I'm
questions.
sorry.
All right.
I just didn't
All right,
know.
It's an important question.
just didn't
Big,
know.
medium, or small? Which one's the best?
Oh man, that's like asking like what part is truly the soul of a pizza.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's another good way to phrase it.
Yeah, I think the big is super important because that'll determine the initial silhouette, and it's what you put the rest of the toppings on.
There you go.
But
big voice
I
concern.
think without all of them, you're not going to get that full-bodied flavor.
You hear that, Ethan? Big is the number one answer. Sorry,
I
small
suppose. I suppose. Yeah, I think that's a really good system. Like, I draw, you talk, and then vice versa. You know, like
Uh-huh. Works
you
for me.
handle the dumb stuff, like the.
Oh yeah, get him out
Yeah.
here. Get him out of here. He's fleeing the country now. Broke his NDA.
Oh, is he gone? Yeah, good riddance.
Get him out. Get him out.
I'm just
trying to take
joking.
my job, talking about concept art teaching.
Yeah, concept art.
In my presence, I'm really going to say that he's teaching a concept art class right in front of me?
Oh yeah, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about people like coming in and, I mean, teaching for free? You are a teacher, aren't you?
Yeah, and I teach for free. That's what my whole YouTube with life is based on.
I mean, but now.
How people want to pay me to.
But now.
I would gladly do it for free for life.
Okay. All right.
Education should be free. Viva la revolution.
Oh wow. All right. Hey.
Yeah.
So you want to take this next call primarily, or do you want to switch off to?
Oh yeah. Well, let's see what question they have to ask.
Okay. Yeah.
Throw
Cinnamon.
someone else. Cinnamon. Get him in here.
Make a funny face, Rob.
Okay. Gotta wait for them to come in. They're not-
You don't want to just make one.
Got my result ready.
By the way, you called me dumb earlier, and that kind of.
All right, Marmo.
I don't know.
We got someone in here.
Kind of messed with me.
What's up, Marmo?
It's no big deal. It's ignoring me now. Marmo?
Marmo.
Oh, sorry. There it is. Hello.
Oh, Marmo,
Yeah,
so
talk to us
so
here,
quiet.
not on the YouTube. Focus here.
All right, Marmo. Can you just like scream as loud as possible, roughly? Nice.
Uh-huh.
Sick. So, these questions, are they geared towards who's
No.
better suited to answer?
Well, let's just hear the question first, then we'll decide.
I don't like that.
I like it.
My question is, how do you guys deal with the daily stresses on top of also working part-time and doing the YouTube?
You work? I don't work.
I do.
What's work?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have YouTube money.
Explain
I don't
to
need
us.
work. What is work?
Well, work for me is loading semi-trucks from 7 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you should not do that. You
Yeah,
should
just don't do
all
it.
day.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I taking? Is this my question now?
Yeah, go for it. You know what? You got this one.
All right,
I'm
you
gonna-
draw the Sonic.
Can I have
Entertain
a
the
new-
people.
Can I have a new drawing though? I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry here.
All right, you take over the question for for a little tiny bit while I find you a new.
Okay, I'm gonna find a new drawing. All right, Marmo.
I like this one.
Well, here's the sad truth. That's tough. There's no easy answer. If you want to be an artist, it's gonna take a lot of time. And if you have to work a job during that time, it makes it very hard. So I recommend marrying rich. Usually that works pretty well. Find a way where you don't have to work as much, and then you can do art a lot. See, I personally, I just had wealthy parents, so that was my key to success.
Yeah, it's
Where
kind
you
of
have wealthy people to mooch off of.
Yeah.
And then you can get your own life started. But so something like that potentially. Don't marry for love. Marry for money. And you'll be happy in life. You can achieve all your goals.
All right, I'll take it over from here. You start drawing this gooba. You see it?
A gooba? Yeah, I see the gooba.
Sick. All right. Well, let me just tell you what's what, Marmo. Yeah, marrying rich. That's an idea. And but if we want to take a more serious route about it, well, he did already mention rich parents, so okay.
Yeah, I already covered all the bases.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're going to add to this conversation.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think that's kind of it. Yeah. What's what? How many hours do you have to work? You know, for art.
For art,
Yeah.
I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I leave at 6, so there's 2 hours if I can get dressed fast enough. When I come home, I get around like 3:30, 4 o'clock, depending on
Yeah.
how long it takes me to get home. So I have until 9 o'clock where I usually go to bed, and I do it all over again. So I have quite a few hours in the day.
So, what I would suggest is, how many breaks do you got? Any, or did they just? How does it
I
work?
have two 15-minute breaks and then a 30-minute lunch.
Okay, so the time, man, that is
You're a victim of the system. You're a
Yeah.
cog in the machine. You better
I am.
start smashing the capitalist oppression right now.
No more talking. This is my question.
I'm
So-
sorry.
I mean, lottery tickets.
So, man, that really sucks. I would say do a lot of thinking, you know? Like, just do a lot of thinking about what you're gonna draw. God, man, that's just a tough situation. I know that I would do a lot of observing, you know? And
Yeah.
but other than that, man, you just gotta marry rich. I'm sorry, I really don't know how else to put it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Every
You know-
artist knows that.
You don't even have to actually marry, right? It's like,
It helps.
you can find something. You don't have to marry him. Anyway, I'm sorry that we didn't help, Marmo.
It's all right.
Help.
I'm sorry that
That's not
Sinix didn't
helpful.
help you at all.
That was very helpful.
All right,
All
man.
right.
Thank you so much, Marmo.
All right, I got some notes that I want to share. We
Yeah.
want to be educational. So, when it comes to feet, it's important to remember that everything other than the big toe, staircase. Big toe, big old, big boy. Big boy, not a staircase. Every other toe,
Yeah.
staircase. Big
Can you
boy,
show us-
not a staircase.
Show us more of an example of that. One more.
Staircase,
Mm-hmm.
big boy.
Yeah. Let me
Yeah.
just zoom in on what you're doing. Do it again.
Staircase,
Mm-hmm.
staircase,
Yeah.
big boy.
Okay. That's cool. Looking real good.
Remember, if these piggies want to go to the market, they got to climb the stairs first.
Which ones? Can you circle them?
Mm-hmm.
Point an arrow at them.
Okay.
Sick.
Now, this one, you did a good, this is honestly, I don't know what you're expecting because this is a masterful use of partial indicated, hidden line technique
Yeah.
and a little bit of everything we need in art. So, yeah, all you got to work on is just implementing a little bit more line weight stuff. Even if you're using a brush like this, you can hint at line weight, do the old trick. of just adding some V, or I'm sorry, I call them some triangle shapes, some little ambient occlusion things like this.
Yeah.
Look at that. I'm using a brush with no weight, but I can create the illusion of line weight by just adding little triangles of ambient occlusion anywhere where there's like a heavy overflow between shapes. Down here, get a little triangle. Little triangles.
Wait, where the heck
Triangles
are you?
everywhere. Maybe on this staircase, little triangle. Maybe over here, triangle. Everywhere, triangles.
Yeah,
this is just and look at the depth. This thing is flying now.
It's essentially a 1-pixel brush. It's
yeah.
It's like, yeah. I also noticed you're not really doing that many curves. You know, it's pretty much all straights. What do you have to say about that?
I don't know what you're implying, but I will say, curve is ambiguous. Angles are definite. So, oftentimes, you can create a little bit of line confidence, a little bit of extra certainty in your line work by using more straighter lines and more angular lines, just to create the illusion that you're confident. You know what's going on. I know where this curve is going to turn. It's going to be right there. It's not going to be like this. Oh, I'm a curve. I don't know what I'm doing. It's going to be right there. That's an angle. Angles are the shape of a man. Shape of confidence.
So, would you say for like a student, they can start out with like a super rough, like loosey-goosey, like non-angular, mushy, and then kind of straighten it up with the straights? Or is it best to just try from the very get-go?
Always start with the most angular, big shapes possible, and then when you're like, I like this is good, then you can come back and be like, okay, I'll just make it a little curve action. Yeah. But you better be confident. You start with confidence. You don't start with this loosey-goosey curve. You start confident, and then you have to earn the right to be loose. That is a privilege and an honor.
Okay.
But if you haven't earned it, you better be angular as can be. That is the key to being a confident, successful artist. Someday you'll learn it. One can only hope. But for now, maybe some of those students will learn it. Now, if we want to add the extra bits of grime to this guy that he kind of requires, I think like a mole will be good. And when you're adding a mole, you don't add a circle unless you want. That's like a liver spot. A mole is a C. It's just a C curve.
Okay.
Mole.
I'm trying to add these like little jowls right here. I mean, it's looking pretty legit.
No, well, don't forget the little. Get a little. Whoa,
like,
whoa.
The chin's kind of its own individual section. Hey, do you think you can paint this guy? I don't. Girl or whatever,
I don't want to paint anything ever.
You don't want to paint it?
Oh, no, man. I don't want to paint it.
God.
What am I?
All right. Send in the next one.
Cinnamon. Now lock the doors and turn the lights down.
Oh, my God. It's Horse Say Quack.
Horse Say Quack.
Hello, Horse Say Quack. What's up?
Oh, they're watching the YouTube.
Oh,
don't watch the
YouTube.
Here. You gotta like tell people before you throw them in there, because they don't even know they're in here, and then they're like watching the 10 seconds later they're like, huh? What? Wait, am I in the thing? Huh?
Oh my God, Horse Say Quack! Come on.
Don't do this. Not now. Don't poop now. You had all day to poop. You're gonna.
All right, I'm gonna try to paint this sucker. I feel like painting.
You know what?
And
put Horse back into the waiting room and bring someone else.
Yeah, Horse Say Quack is just not saying quack at the moment.
We need a producer.
Am I good now?
Oh, wait, I hear a thing.
Oh, wait.
I'm good?
Wait, I think I hear him. All right, say quack.
All right.
You gotta crank that volume. Oh,
wow.
Okay. That's about as loud as I can go.
That was actually surprisingly impressive.
Thank you.
Can you guys hear this? Can you guys hear this horse?
So, do you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I'm
turning you up.
All right.
It's another quack test.
Yeah, just one more quack.
There we go.
I'll read you.
All right, ask away. Ask your magic questions.
Yeah, wow, this is kind of really crazy. Costa was giving me a little bit of a heart attack, telling me I was going to be next because I'm a super big fan of the both of you. But I've been watching Sinix for a significantly longer time. So I'm 17, going on 18. Next year, I'm going to art school in Toronto, Canada, and I've been practicing for about 4 years. So basically, since the start of high school, and I'm hoping to get somehow into the film or games industry just as an illustrator.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing, so Ethan, this is where you sort of come in. I've been watching Sinix for a long time, and I remember I've been sort of hyper obsessed with rendering and all these fancy little, tricks and gadgets and things that I could use to my advantage, and really kind of completely disregarding my baseline draftsmanship. And so it's kind of god awful trash. But if we look in the stream submissions, I'm just gonna now see if I can export. I've been working the entire time we've been streaming. I've been working on a Homer Simpson. It's a little cell shaded Homer. And Ethan, you're gonna tear into me for this one. I can tell already. It's nothing is anatomically correct. There is nothing to be said about this Homer, and I apologize in advance. So
All right.
you feel one.
Check the show.
I don't mind it.
Gotta find it.
Going.
All right. While he's looking for that, I'm going to put something else into the drawing thing for you to draw Sinix.
Okay.
It's coming up. Here it comes. Ready, set. Oh my God, it's huge.
Whoa.
Oh, you're going to be... Oh, no.
Wow, it's a little light.
Don't pay attention to that. That's not it. Look away.
Okay, I'm looking away.
Oh my God. How can I really not paste this in here?
Wow. What a failure.
Shut up.
F in chat for Ethan's quality and dignity.
I'll kill you. Nah, I can't. God dang.
I bet he draws with the cute angles.
Man, I'm so sorry. People in chat, just explain what it was. You know what it was. It's so beautiful. It's the Waldo picture.
Where is he?
Well, guess we'll just have to imagine it.
Yeah, just imagine it. I'll post the new one in a second. All
right.
right.
Why don't you focus on something? Horse says quack. I can't find your Homer. Either post it again somewhere.
Oh yeah, no, it's recent. It's like top here.
I'll just post it to the stream submission. Post it into the stream submission.
Oh,
that's where it is. Here, I'll do it again. It's gonna be the most
do it
recent
again.
one.
Ah, look at that.
And after we draw Homer, this guy's coming up because this is one of my favorite things. This Be Happy Spider-Man, it's legit. We're gonna go into that in a second, though.
Sinix, while I was waiting for the stream to start, I painted up your profile picture a little bit, just as a little hand warmer.
Oh yeah. Wow, look at those. Bringing in all the stuff.
All right, let's see this.
All right, I'm digging this Homer Simpson.
Oh my God, look at all
that. Working for me.
I'm looking for it right now. I'm scrolling through the.
What do you mean? It's at the very bottom. It's like third from the bottom.
Oh wait, jump to present. God dang it.
Post it again.
Wait.
Like you kind of got that little bit of that whole like.
Oh my goodness.
Akira thing going on.
I think I'm seeing the right one. It's gonna be really crazy if this is the wrong one. All right, I'm posting them right now.
All right.
Get
there
that
has to
thing.
be a way to make this canvas bigger.
Make it smaller.
All right, let me make this canvas bigger.
Somebody added me asking if you could change the stream chat to 99 instead of 50.
No.
What's that?
The limit. There are 50 people in the room, and people are asking to get in more people.
I don't know. That's not up to us. That's something. What? Did you kick him?
No, I didn't kick him.
Moving on to the next.
Oh man. All right.
Man,
I want to draw this Homer though. I'm gonna find some way to get it.
You draw the Homer. You figure. How about you just draw it? Just draw it. Don't even put it up there. Draw it.
All right.
Feel it out.
Hey, send in the next one. You talk to him. I'm gonna figure out this Homer situation.
Send in.
It's getting drawn.
Wow.
I can bet your legs it's getting drawn.
Oh look, it's another Homer.
It's me, Homer.
Oh, it's Homer.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on?
I don't know. I was just here all of a sudden. Hey.
What's
Hello.
up? I think we're trying to draw a picture of you at the moment.
Wow, really? Oh man, that's so nice of you.
Yeah, you look gorgeous. I'm about to post a picture of it. Boom.
Oh,
there,
heck yeah.
there it
There you-
is.
Pretty good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so what do you want us to do? Like,
You
what do
have
you
a
want us to
question
add
for
to
somewhere?
you? Like a dress or, I don't know,
Uh,
fancy top or, top hat?
well, maybe, I think Homer can use some hair. He's been bald I've been bald for a while.
Yeah.
That's good advice. What kind of hairdo do you think would be best?
Well, like, I don't know, maybe a nice old man bun.
Everyone's complaining about the volume, so
Oh.
okay.
Oh, oh God.
No, I got
Am
you. I
I
got you.
loud? No,
How about
I'm
that?
loud.
Say something, Homer.
Hello, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
It's
You're
because
fine.
you cranked it up for the last person.
Oh yeah, I did crank it up.
You better get it together, Ethan. You can't have these mistakes.
I'm sorry.
What a...
Okay.
How about that? Let me know in chat.
Is this okay? Is this okay?
Hey, sounds good to me. All right. So
There you
Homer,
go.
where were you born and raised, and what's your social security?
Well, I was born and raised in not America, and my social security number is, wait, hold up, I need to find it.
No, it's okay. You can look for that later.
Alright.
What's your favorite art?
My favorite art?
Yeah, like
Well,
just
it's-
go to, Dragon Ball Z.
Genuinely a hard question. I mean, I really enjoy, like, illustrative work in, general. Follow a lot of, like, Instagram artists. I don't know if you... Yeah, there's, Aaliyah Chen. Yeah, that's one I really like. They draw really amazing, backgrounds and scenery.
Yeah.
And, there's... God, I feel under pressure. I can't really think of
I
much.
know. I know how you feel. So, what's your dreams, Like, what do you dream about?
My dreams, I mean, I'm not too sure if I want to take art I'm gonna make art as a career,
Yeah.
because it seems very difficult.
Are you saying it's stupid? What are you trying to say?
No. Listen, you guys are cool being in the industry and all that. I don't know if I could manage though. It does seem like you've said in your videos the industry is a place that really needs more people, but like I'm not too sure if I could manage to really get in there. It's just normal stuff. I'm not too confident in my abilities, stuff like that. There's a lot more good people out there, and those things really like make me sort of anxious.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way. And do you just feel like you're just currently not good enough? That's just like the main thing? Or do you feel like there's just no hope in sight at all for your future?
No, I'm aware I'm aware that I'm improving, that's for sure. But at the same time, it's like it's really hard if you see people who are miles better or miles more qualified for the job.
Yeah. What do you have to say, Sinix?
I think there are enough jobs out there for anyone that wants to be an artist. Everyone's got something unique to offer anyway, with your visual library, your backgrounds, your experiences. So it's not like there will ever not be enough spots for people that are serious about it. The hard part is just, being serious about it. It's hard to put forth the commitment and dedication, but anyone that really does, they can have that career. It's very obtainable if you want it.
Yeah, I would agree. It's all about time, right? Like, it's kind of about foresight too, just to imagine yourself in time gradually making it there. I think it's all comes down to foresight.
But at the end of it, it's really like unknown. I'm not too sure how the future is gonna be, and having like a lot of negative thoughts all the time, sometimes I just end up having burnout and just getting angry over it, like things like that, because it's not good enough, not good enough, not good enough.
Yeah, definitely get that. If you see progress,
have a very objective view of everything, like kind of distance yourself from your own feelings at any given time, and always be looking at the big picture of, like, acknowledge that, there will be setbacks, but it's all about, continual improvement and just observational, your standards going up over time.
Yeah, if you see progress, then you know that has worked. And if you don't see progress, you know that didn't work. And it's just all about putting that time in. It's a very gradual, steady thing that happens. It can be misleading.
That's true. That's true. Like, it could take me 2 days to be amazing, or 700 years, and I wouldn't know unless I try.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. But not that long. It doesn't take that long. It's not. It just takes a little bit of passion going on there.
I hear that if you throw enough money at Sinix, then you're good to go, right? I think you just learn immediately, right?
Sinix, how much do you charge?
I don't charge anything. Just go watch my YouTube things.
Alright, you do have that.
Every time you have a bad day, watch the one on Tempo or Focus, because, in my opinion, that's like a key to not having bad days.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you so much, Homer.
Alright, see you later.
Peace. Get out of here.
Get out. Jesus.
Got him. All right, man, you take over this beautiful... Can you see? Did I lock your layers?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I can see.
Just making sure. I'm just making sure you're comfortable,
I do have to create a layer. What is this layer?
Sorry, I hid everything right there.
Oops, no bad. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Let me create a new one. Okay, there we go.
Just send in the next one if you're ready, and I'll talk to him while you finish this beautiful masterpiece. I'm gonna actually shrink it before you start drawing, because it's a little bit too big.
Oh, you added a white background layer.
Yeah.
I gotta go all the way up. Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're trying to cut me out. Built a wall between me and the rest of the layers.
All right, make that Homer look pro.
Okay.
Let's see who we got in the chat. We got you in the chat. All right, I'm gonna be looking for. Man, that Homer is legit. Oh, but in a second, I do want to draw this guy just to let you know.
Okay.
I kind of have a plan for what I want to do with his face, but...
Jesus, Ethan, can you try to use some T-lines in your drawings? Killing me here.
What's that?
Can you try to use some T-lines in your drawing?
What's a T-line?
What's a T-line? Wow, they don't teach you much at DeVry, do they? A T-line is a line that implies that it's going past or behind another line. So anytime you got these like exterior shapes, oftentimes you can have another little shape that looks like it's going, through it, behind it.
It's called a doohickey. That's what I call it. So
yeah, well,
where did you learn at your fancy school
with no T lines when you could have been adding little bits of lines to make like little bits of added depth and form?
What do you?
What was that a question?
No.
I'll
save it.
Yeah, save it. Stop flashing the stuff off and on.
Erase these lines. I was trying to keep this civil with you, but it's not looking. It's not looking good.
There.
I'm trying to make some. Don't you How did you erase that?
Oh my gosh, I'm amazing. All
There.
right, come on, make
That's
some
my T
sense.
line.
There you go. There you go. He can learn.
All right. Trying to keep this up with you. And now we're getting... Look, now it's awkward for Jabberjock. All right, Jabberjock. Break the tension here.
Jabberjock, what do you want?
I was waiting for an opening.
God. Let me know
Okay,
in chat if
no,
Jabberjock's
no.
too loud. Jesus.
Jesus. Sorry, Mom and Dad were having a conversation. We're fine now.
Go ahead. We're fine.
Just wanted to open up. Big fan of you guys, Ethan. I came upon your channel when you did the Name of the Wind animatic, and I loved it.
Oh.
And then I got introduced to Sinix when he had that. I think he did like pretty much a stream of yourself for like 24 hours plus or something, where you could only use one layer, and I got scared watching it.
24 hours.
That sounds like something I would do.
Ugh.
But
Wait,
it was a couple of years back, I think.
did you do that?
Yes, I do like painting on just one layer for a long time.
Did you actually do that, though, for 24 hours?
Not 24 hours straight. I took breaks, but over the course of 24 hours, a lot of painting.
Well,
Sorry, go ahead.
It definitely unlocked a potential comfort zone issue I had, so I tried it as well, and it's really good for learning.
Oh, that's interesting.
But yeah,
So you like me better or him?
well,
Yeah,
it's
I
the
listened
Becker
to any
channel,
of your
so
intro on that, so
What's
yeah,
that?
Where?
Are you trying to, like, mask what he's saying? What are you trying to say?
I have some questions actually myself.
So you don't want to answer the question. Which one do you like more? That's the question.
I said it's the Ethan Becker channel, of course.
But that's not an answer. Okay, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there.
Yeah.
What's the question?
So I've been like freelance in this industry for quite some time.
Yeah.
And it's always difficult to like self-improve while also doing projects and balancing life. How do you guys avoid burnout?
I think you got this one, right?
We always talk about burnout. Every artist talks about burnout all day, burning out in the streets, burning out everywhere.
All right, so what do you do besides?
Okay. You know, personally, an important aspect of it is to like manage your passion like a tank of gas, and always know when you're draining it too fast and when you're kind of burning through it, because passion is a limited resource, and sometimes you just need to fill it up. You spend a couple days just like filling up your visual library, play some movies or games, read a book, do some things that are going to excite you, like your creativity a little bit, and fill up that gas tank a little bit. Also, one good way to manage your gas tank is to just constantly try new stuff. There's nothing in art I haven't tried. I've done animation, way better than Ethan, by the way. And I've done like a little bit of everything. Do character design, creature design, environments, do painting, do drawing. There's a vast world out there of art things. You can even do crafts. Go sculpt something, whittle it out of wood, do a thing. Keep yourself fresh.
God, you are such an artiste.
Have you done it with a mouse?
Done what with a mouse?
Like do a painting with a mouse.
Oh.
I've done mouse painting before. I don't find that super fun though. That's a handicap. Huh. Wait, did you have another question that was better than this one?
I would back that up though. That you need, as soon as you're feeling that drainage, you're just not feeling it, then you just got to jump into watching TV shows, watching animations, watching whatever that you enjoy, and it'll come naturally. You'll want to get back into it. I can tell you right now that I enjoyed pulling toys out of the closet, and I would spend hours doing that more than the time that I would spend putting toys in the closet. You know what I'm saying? So if you understand that, because I had the passion to bring those toys out and play with them.
What he's putting down, Jabberjock?
Yeah, are you picking up?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because after you're done playing with the toys, you don't feel like doing that stuff.
no one-
but
no one
you'll
feels
spend all day
like that.
pulling them out of the closet, and I'm trying to put it into some baby terms for you. Yeah, you get what I'm putting down, right? Next question.
Absolutely, it is well done.
Yeah, I know.
Next question would be, well, you said about passionate stuff. So I have a couple of things that I love drawing all the time, and I know you love your gestures, sir. But what would be like a type of like action? Like, do you like doing dancing, fighting, or like anything in particular gesturally that you just love drawing?
Gestures. Action, man. Just a lot of flipping. I really like flipping. I just love to flip. I wish I could flip. And there's a very select few of artists that can actually do tricks and stuff like that, which I think is super dope. But I can't yet. I mean, you've seen me do a handstand. I can do handstands, but I mean, I like flipping.
I think he's asking what you like drawing.
No, I mean, so I like drawing flips. These are things that I like the action, those poses. I like clever fighting, so it's like I really don't necessarily like dancing as much, but to answer your question, I think it would be very clever fighting. Like Jackie Chan, you watch some really cool Jackie Chan stuff, I would really enjoy doing those type of poses and interesting moves and stuff like that. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
The creative side where you could like take a gesture from something else and like reapply it for fighting and make it interesting.
Exactly. But so here's the thing with these days, it's like you watch a fight scene in like a Dinkle Donk, and it's like we've already seen that 1,000 times. Yeah. So yeah, throwing down. So it's like, in what ways can we actually make that more interesting? Because as soon as you get into a fight scene, we've seen that stuff 1,000 times already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's make it more interesting.
Yeah. And to add to that, no pose or gesture is boring if you draw it with enough perspective.
I disagree.
Don't say anything. Take it.
I got like coffee shop drawings.
Go crazy with it. Fisheye everything.
All right. Thank you for the questions. We're going to be moving on. Thank you, Jabberjock.
Oh, my pleasure.
Get out of here. Get him. All right. There he goes. All right. Let's check in with Sinix real fast. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Make a funny face or something?
I'm sorry. What?
I mean,
What'd
you were already making a funny face.
I was not making a funny face.
Well, I beg to differ. Dude,
getting a little too feisty lately.
Sick vape, man.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. DeWalt.
Where'd you get that?
Home Depot. Vape store.
Ah. Cool.
Place is always crowded. There are a lot of people with homes out there. By the way, I'm a bit of a handyman myself. I actually installed a new kitchen faucet today. Feeling pretty good.
Oh, you ended up doing that.
Installed a new kitchen faucet. It went great.
Does it have like a spray nozzle on it?
It's got all the works, all the features. It's got spray nozzles, drippy nozzles. We got the little sandblaster nozzle, 360-degree rotation, magnetic locking features.
Okay, and that's the same place that with the vape.
Yeah, they sell vapes and faucets.
Sick.
All right, let's get some. How are you doing? How's this drawing come along? Did you start doing T-lines? It looks like you immediately gave up on the T-lines.
Yeah, I don't really do that. I'm more of like a silhouette kind of guy, you know.
Okay. Well, can I just? I want to show you something real fast. So look at it. Look at it real fast.
I'm looking.
Oh, I can't erase your lines. That's the hardest part, is knowing that I can't erase your lines. Well, look at this. I'm just gonna feather this over it. Just a little bit.
Where?
Now it's
Where are you?
Right in here.
Oh, okay. Let me zoom in. All right, show me.
Yeah, well, I already did show you.
Oh.
See that? That's all me. You see what you did? You left it all boring.
Well,
I added a little bit of extra stuff in there.
All right. I can see why you did that for the students.
See how much better that is?
Yeah.
Do you see how that improved it 10 times?
God, I wish you could color these guys. I just don't.
T-lines. Get your form on.
Send in the next one.
All right, get someone else in here. Liqueur? Hello. Liqueur.
Hey, Liqueur. Liqueur Heart. What's up,
Liqueur
Liqueur?
Heart. You gotta wait a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
They gotta wait until they hear themselves on the stream and then hop into the Discord and be like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
No, I'm here.
Oh.
I'm here. I just forgot I put my Discord into like this. I have to type G button to I'll.
Sick. So, what's your worst experience in art in your life?
My worst experience is all of the people that just hated what I am doing. That's the bad experience, I think. Like, oh, you can't draw that. You have to draw people, like classical studies, something like that. And I just wanted to draw cartoons. I just wanted to draw cartoons. Just let me draw that cartoon, okay?
For real. Sick. You got any like really cool questions?
Yeah, I have a cool question. It's actually 3 a.m. for me, and
oh my god, thank you so much for staying up. Or
yeah, I was just like the stream. I stopped playing like League of Legends, and I happened to look at my phone, and the stream was up, and I was like, oh no, I'll draw the whole night again. Oh no. So I just happened to be here, and some nice people sent me to the waiting room. And okay, questions. I like to talk a lot. So do you guys keep like a calendar, to-do list, something like to organize your stuff? Because I'm so bad at it. So.
Oh, an organized.
Okay, I understood like 2 of those words. I didn't understand most of those words.
To-do list?
Oh,
yeah, like a calendar. Yeah, sorry. Have the accent.
No, that's fine. I don't hear so good out of these ears.
I don't think Sinix plans anything, right?
I have never made a to-do list in my life.
Yeah. Do you want to do a little bit of sketching on this, Sinix?
I don't know what that is, and it's scaring. To be honest,
it's okay to be scared.
I'm a little frightened.
Gotta face those fears.
I'm uncomfortable.
Is it because it doesn't have any wheels? Is that what's scaring you?
A little bit.
Well, it's okay.
Spiky. I see a cute angle. I get scared at times.
All right, you want me to pick a new picture, or is this one too spooky?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll handle it.
Because I can get you a new one if it's a little too spooky.
You answer the question about the to-do list.
All right, I'll answer the question. So, you're asking about to-do lists, right?
Yeah, it's like something that organize your things, like, oh, I have to do this, or I have to do this in the future, something like that.
Yeah, it's like as a student, it's really important to do the things that matter the most, because it's really hectic. You get on YouTube, and then there's so many different things you can do, but there's ways to progress extremely quickly that it's just really simple, and that's just to make a to-do list. It's not necessarily a to-do list, but it's a template, and I want to make a video about this where you create a dingle skingle, what do you call it? Like a
skingle dingle.
Yeah, skingle dingle. A Photoshop page. Just create a whole page of the references that you like. All the animation or concept art, as crappy as it may be, you just create that page, and then every single morning you wake up and you break down those images, and it can be a list of images. So it's not all the same stuff all the time, but you just break them down, make sure it's all from a bunch of different type of artists, and you break that sucker down every single day, and then you can spend the rest of the day, doing whatever else you want. But it's kind of like a to-do list, right? Does that help?
Yeah, that helps. I mean, I really like to correct other people's work, like make proportions more somehow looking, or make the pose more attractive, or correct some weird stuff. Like I'm not a master of arts. I just want to help the beginners. Like I'm not as much as a beginner, but I'm also not a master. So
Yeah.
I really like doing that stuff that's making me think like, oh, it's a different type of art I don't usually draw, so maybe I'll progress in it somehow.
All right. Any more crazy, wacky questions?
Yeah, maybe last one, just
Okay.
for the record. Like, I don't believe in my experience, like stuff I can do, so I usually end up in a job that, like, I can do, but at the same time, I don't want to tell, like, I can do it.
So, what's the question exactly?
Do you believe in your experience? Like, how to believe in your experience? How to tell somebody that you have an experience? Show them your portfolio, maybe?
Oh.
But at the same stuff, some stuff is like, yeah, I can do that, but you have to show, like, that one picture that you draw, like, 1 year or 2 years ago, and it's awful.
How do you show your experience?
So, you just have to draw?
I suppose so. Are you? How do you show your experience, Sinix?
Yeah, portfolio, I guess.
I know the thing. An interesting thing is if you have a little bit of experience, sometimes, or not only just a little bit of experience, but if you have some work to show and it looks like, you know, maybe not the best but good enough, it ends up being, in a lot of cases, that the more people you know and the relationship that you have with them is what is going to help gain that traction, you know, for being hired, or at least just talking to people. So a lot of it comes down to people skills. Like if you're talking about getting hired or talking, you know, are you kind of talking about being hired or just being noticed in general?
I mean, both, but at the same time, I'm not like, you know, I like to draw cartoons, and most of the time I draw cartoons and I have to, like, get a job in After Effects, like, industry more, and
yeah.
or I could show them my, like, little child pictures, drawings, but
that probably might not help out. Maybe.
I'm so confused still.
It's a confusing time, but
Yeah.
I think it comes down to people skills. So if you can learn how to talk to people and write an email, sometimes, you know, it's like it kind of comes down to that.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and one of the best ways you can do that is you know, going on streams, honestly.
Yeah, I started.
There you go.
From the beginning of the when I come, like, to this channel, there's like a bug staring at me from the corner of my room. So maybe I have to leave. I don't know.
That sounds about right. All right. Well, thank you so much
Goodbye.
for your.
Love talking to you.
Alrighty.
Both.
Good.
Later. What an interesting
Get
fellow.
someone else.
Get somebody else in here.
Get them in here. No time to waste.
No time to waste.
All right,
Man.
Zero. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Huh? Zero? Get together, Zero.
I can hear you guys.
All right.
All right. All right. What's your favorite flavor of watermelon?
Ugh.
My favorite flavor of watermelon?
Yeah.
The green ones, I guess.
Wow. What an answer. What a brave answer.
Like on the outside, or okay. What's
All right. Feel free to ask your question.
I guess my question is how to, like, grow my audience online, because I do post stuff. Like, I've been posting stuff for a while, but I haven't really gained too much traction.
Try piggybacking off the names of more notable and talented artists.
I don't think so.
Usually
That's
call them out too.
No, I don't.
Call them out and say they don't know how to do things,
Mm-mm.
and then try to use that to get their
No,
people
I don't
to
think that
then
one.
watch your stuff. And then it turns out all along that the video wasn't actually a call out. You were just praising them.
No. No.
No? Okay.
I wouldn't.
No,
it's very risky.
It's
very risky.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely wouldn't do it to me if you did that. Just saying.
Okay.
Do you have real advice, Ethan?
Oh, yeah, if you want to, are you going to take over this drawing? Because...
I mean, sure.
Yeah. So, man, it's like a problem, you know, because I see a lot of really, really good artists that aren't getting attention, and I totally get what you're throwing down. It's sorry, I'm trying to find a goofy picture here. It's definitely a thing that happens, and what?
Wow.
I mean, what Sinix said is, it kind of makes sense, but I wouldn't necessarily.
Okay, you're done. You're out. You're done.
Yeah, I'm
tagging back in for this.
All right.
All right. The key to building a good audience and a good connection with people is a little bit of vulnerability. So you need to be a little bit vulnerable.
I liked my advice better.
Yeah. Well, don't listen to him. That's temporary. Do you want a long-lasting audience, or do you want like a flash in the pan, like Ethan Becker audience? That's the question you gotta ask yourself.
I'd like a long audience.
There you go. It's all about vulnerability and like being very just honest and open. Don't put up fronts. Don't try to like pretend you're something. Not like, always be honest and open. Talk about struggles. Talk about everything. Build on that stuff. People connect with people based on their flaws, not based on their strength.
Okay, well that's really helpful.
Yeah, what are your flaws? Tell us right now.
I have a lot.
Tell us your biggest flaw right now.
My biggest flaw is that I think too much.
All right, so you can make sure to
Sinix
bring
can help
that
you
up.
with that one.
Talk about it. Analysis paralysis, the classic. Probably, yeah. That's a common struggle that a lot of people deal with. So you talk about ways you deal with it. You demonstrate it at times. Anytime you make stuff, connect with other people about it. But at the end of the day, building an audience is all about just like having a little snowball and keeping it rolling. So be consistent at whatever you're doing, and keep the ball rolling, and it'll pick up on its own.
Oh, okay.
But consistency. So, yeah.
Like having a consistent schedule?
Yeah, to some extent, yeah. People like consistency. Comfortable.
Another thing too, which this really contradicts what he's saying, but I've seen a lot of people. I'm doing a T-line, by the way. A lot of people essentially piggyback off of fan art, and I'm not necessarily saying to do this, but I have seen people do this where they're confident in their art, then they do a bunch of fan art, like a solid amount, and then that blows up, and after it blows up, then they continue to do their own style now that they have that audience, that following, because they created that. I mean, well, I guess that is essentially what I did. I created stuff that people were already a fan of to, gain traction. And if that's not your style, if you feel uncomfortable doing that, then don't do it. Don't ever do it. Like, I'm very comfortable doing that because I have a long-term goal, and you might not be comfortable doing that, and it might feel like it's not you. So don't do it,
So kind of like sometimes stay with what I'm comfortable with, and every now and then kind of just branch out.
If you feel comfortable with doing fan art, something that other people already like, definitely don't do it. Like, if you're doing it, do it to serve your own art in the long run. Don't do it just for the sake of people, following you just because you do fan art, essentially. I don't know. What do you think about that, Sinix?
No, I agree. If the hardest part is having, I talked about rolling the snowball. The hardest part is building something that's rollable first. So like, if you could compact some kind of community and, however niche it might be into like a little tiny little bit of like a community, a little bit of following, that can be a good place to start your little snowball. A lot of the times it's harder to go from like 10 to 20 followers than it is to go from like 1,000 to 2,000, stuff like that.
Yeah, I get.
Yeah, that's a really good question. You're pretty much the only person that I like this whole time out of everybody in this whole server. So thank you for that.
Oh, thanks for liking the question.
Yeah.
You want to give a shout out on whatever you're trying to build a community on? Let it happen this time, since you asked a question that didn't offend Ethan.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
Well, I normally use Instagram to do like post everything, and I use I try and use as many hashtags as possible, but I also try not to overdo it, I guess.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
What's your hashtag? I mean, what's your stinkle? What do you call it?
Your
your name.
My username?
Sure. I mean, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. If you want to say that word, that's up to you.
Well, my username is trashboy, but with a with a period in front of after the R and in front of the A.
Oh God. Oh wait. So at trashboy. With what?
Like TR and then period and then the rest of it. If that makes sense.
BOI?
Right, got it.
No, BOY.
BOY. This is the 90s.
This is an @ sign, by the way. Sick. All right. Thank you so much, Trash Boy.
Thank you for having me.
All righty. Get him out of here.
Get him. Jesus. Enough of that. Enough of that promotional stuff.
Yeah. We don't
do that. 1 minute. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, what did you feel about that question? I feel like it was pretty... I liked it.
Yeah, it's an important question.
Man, you know what I want to do? I want to do this, but I want to do where we are actually playing a game, because I really want to talk to people, and at the same time I really want to draw and clean these up. But if we ever do this in the future...
You go back in time, like 30 seconds, and say, do you know what I really want to do?
What I really want to do with you...
is make good art.
That's funny. Okay. That's hilarious. What I really want...
kind of stop.
Can you hear me?
Let's rewind it one more time. Yeah, I was just wanting you to rewind it one more time. Throw it back.
What I really want to do... Can you hear that?
Is make art that doesn't suck. Damn it, just... Okay, fine.
No?
All right,
All right, send in the next one.
Send them in.
Flappy Jake. What's up, Flappy Jake?
Can you hear?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Ozzy, cool. How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Hey.
Yeah. We're supposed to say that.
Well,
it's my stream now, right?
Kick him out. No, I'm just joking.
That's what this is?
What's up, Flappy Jake?
So, nothing really. I was just kind of like on here, and then I literally just joined the server, came in, went to the stream voice chat, and they're like, "Hey, you're going in the waiting room now," and here I am.
Sick.
So that's cool.
Well, let's see, Flappy Jake. There's something. No, before his question, I just got to tell you that my camera's about to die. So you listen to him, and I'm gonna switch out my battery on my camera.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you relay back what the heck is going on.
Ooh. Okay.
Right.
That sounds like a
ready,
deal.
set, go.
Okay.
You interact with me now. You ignore Ethan.
All right. Yes.
All right, Flappy Jake.
Even though my question was for him, kind of.
No, that's fine. I'll answer that too. I'll ask you a question first.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll.
All right. Do it.
All right. What do you think is the flappiest part of Ethan's dog?
Ethan's.
Just take a guess. What part of his dog is the flappiest?
It's either the cheeky, those nice cheeks.
Okay.
Flappy cheeks. Okay.
Okay.
Or maybe the ears. As a professional flapper,
Okay.
Good answer.
Yeah. Now, I got a question for you now. Okay. So it's not really an art question. All right. When Ethan first made that video about your video, okay, did you know each other at that point? Was it like a coordinated thing, or did you just kind of like find out about it and you're like, and you DM and he's like, excuse me, what'd you say about my art?
No. Okay, that's a good question. Good, solid question that I'd be happy to take. So the thing you need to know about Ethan is that he's like, obviously a little manlet, and he's, he's not very aggressive in person. He's a shy little boy. So the thing you need to know is he 100% asked ahead of time if he can make a video, and we did already know each other. I met him maybe like 6 months before that, sometime last year. He came over to my house, played some board games, had a good time. Didn't manage to offend anyone, so did a good job. He's a shy little boy in person. You guys will all find out when you eventually meet him at an expo or something. Sadly, Lightbox is canceled this year, but you meet him at events like that, and you'll see what a little tiny shy boy he is.
Shy boy.
So he asked, he gave me the cutest little message that said, excuse me, would you mind if I used your face and stuff in my video? Oh gosh, I don't know. And it was kind of like that. And I was like, oh, this is cute. Because I didn't think he would. I thought he might just make videos and, not ask people. But he kind of asked all weekly. And then I said, yeah, it'd be great. And he said, I'm going to call you out. Nothing serious, but if you want to do a video together.
I'm going to call you.
I'm going to say we want to fight, but I don't really want to fight. I just want to do a video where we do a thing. I was like, okay.
So
sure.
You actually did fight at the end. So, like, that happened, right? It was a real fight.
It was a real fight. I mean, if you could call that a real fight, I mean, come on.
What was it? The one where, like, you were drawing through his arms? That one?
Mm-hmm.
That one?
Yeah.
Beautiful. I was laughing the entire time. That was great. Oh, I got another question. All right. So this is my generic question to ask to everyone, and it is what's better, pancakes or waffles?
Oh, what a great question.
Yeah.
Now, the obvious answer is, of course, pancakes. Everyone knows that.
Thank you. Yes.
Waffles are hard and not pleasant. Everything gets stuck in little pockets, and like, why? Why?
Well, I still like waffles, and that's mainly because maple syrup is the main part, okay? Maple syrup's the part that makes it good. Some waffles can still be good,
See, this is a very, I don't know. I've met people that like waffles more. Not people I like, but some people, they do like waffles more.
All right,
one of those people. If you guys like waffles more, go hang out with Med Aldori. He loves waffles.
Okay,
and,
beautiful. What if Ethan comes back and he likes waffles better? What are you gonna do?
Ethan is an intellectual. He won't say that.
I like waffles more.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What was that?
Excuse me?
I do. I like the crunch. I don't like the soft. It gets soggy. You put the pancake in a basket, and it just gets soggy. When you drive home with it, and it's in a little container. After you put it in the container, then the moisture is just soggy. What are you gonna eat? Might as well have just eaten the
let's
water.
Put that off the plate and assume that you're in whatever place, hot off the grill, hot off the griddle, right down in front of your face. Which one do you want?
I'm in survival mode. Always waffle. That stuff will last you. I'm talking. You put it in your backpack. You put it in your pocket, and that sucker's stable. If you can take a pancake,
that tastes good lasts. That's a rule. That's a fact. You know what creates value in life? Fragility. You know why a Ming vase costs money? Because it's rare. Because they break. You know why anything in life is worth having? Because it's fragile. So you think about that. I don't need a useless, worth-nothing waffle when I can have a pancake, which is only going to be good for a short amount of time, but it's going to be amazing. It's going to be 10 times better, 10 times more valuable because it's not permanent.
I will destroy you.
What do you gotta say to that, huh?
Yeah, what do you have to say to that? It's fact. Fact. Can't argue with facts. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Like you're calling me fat. Fat. You got a point, the point is you're lame, and I'm right. So, yeah. All right. Thank you to, God, he never got to ask me a question. But I hope that you didn't spread any lies or rumors about me. How did that
I
go?
was very much a gentleman. I'd never tell anything.
Okay. Send in the next one. Man, we got to get to drawing, bro. Come on.
There's something about wearing your hat like this that makes you feel a little more aggressive, I have to say.
Yeah? It's because it catches all the wind.
Yeah, there's something about the high hat that just makes it feel... I just want to be... people.
All right, that's enough. Yeti, what's up?
Not much, my dude. What's up?
Hey, K-Pasta. So...
Not much, man.
What's the big question, you know? The question of life.
The question of life? Difficult one. Why are we here? What's the point of it all? Why do we do anything?
Got anything spicy? Whoa.
What non-draftman, what non-drawing things?
You cut out for 99% of that on my end.
Yeah, he's got it this time, though. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go.
Yeti, ask it again.
All right, Yeti. Here we go. Ready, go.
Ready, Yeti, go. Yeti said go. Yeti, ask the question one more time.
Perhaps Yeti can type it? No, that's not gonna work.
Okay, I'm gonna take a guess at what his question was based on the 2 words that I heard.
Okay.
Okay, so I heard him say something like, what non-drawing thing? I heard those words, and I heard the words better, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna assume he asked, what non-drawing thing makes you draw better? I don't know.
What non-drawing thing makes you draw better? Photography. For me, it was photography.
Ooh,
it was
that's
such
very
a,
cool.
especially in cinematics, it's like after you sit down with the camera and try to put it in a physical space, then you're like thinking about, okay, how would these drawings actually, you know, how would people fit into this actual space? And you think about it completely different here. So what do you say to that?
Good answer. Good answer. Let's see if it's on the board. All right. I'm gonna say that things that make you good at drawing other than drawing. Well, photography is an easy one. They're both visual arts. I'm gonna go with the weird one. There's a lot of very obscure things out there that will actually teach you a lot about art that are only tangentially related. For instance, have you ever like looked up a how-to like on cutting bonsai trees?
I've never looked at that.
Of course you haven't, but they'll teach you everything you need to know about the aesthetics of making a tree look good, and you can apply that to all your design stuff.
So it's like a bunch of secret knowledge is now at our
secret
fingertips.
Hidden all over the world in like random places, like bonsai trees and whatnot.
Wow, so kids really have no excuse now.
Exactly. Why is Yeti back in here? Why?
Come on, Yeti.
Hopefully got my mic fixed. I don't know what happened. Can you guys hear me?
So was yeah, I can hear you. So was that question remotely close?
I couldn't tell because I was hopping around VCs. My question was, what non-drawing thing do you think people can study?
Oh my god, yes. Keep going.
That can help them get better at art.
Yeah.
My answer to the question.
Yes! Oh my god.
Wow, you genius. All right, thank you, Yeti. Bye.
Photography for illustration, and cinema and film for storyboarding. Like, that's what I feel.
I don't think photography is a very good one. I'm just going to say it's just kind of stale. Yeah, I wouldn't.
My answer is photography. I feel like that's the best thing you can do outside.
I just wanted to start a fight. I mean, because like a few photography classes like a decade ago.
Yeah.
And some of the things that I learned from that, like rhythm and the rule of thirds and all that, has helped me when composing illustrations and just learning your basic like shot names and like, oh, you're gonna pull back here, you're gonna have a mid shot here has at least helped me communicate my ideas.
Yeah.
Before.
What about like actually studying the things that you're trying to emulate? You know, like with martial arts.
That's important too.
Or,
yes.
Yeah.
Like you want to. We did one of the server challenges. One of the art prompts was just a quick little parry attack combo from a fencing Kima instruction, and the amount of people that did the redraw and like just seeing how each different person broke down the pose and like what parts of the figure that stood out to them the most was really interesting to see. So like it's like, oh, you can look at other people's art and then learn more from them, but learning the functions and why people do certain things in like martial arts or sword fighting or gun fighting or flying or anything.
Absolutely. And I think it's super important to do that. However, I really still stand by the fact that photography is just not really the way to go. Any other questions that are kind of spicy? You got a spicy question?
Spicy question?
Yeah.
Have you ever given up? And can you ungive up?
Yeah,
That's a great question. What a great question. Good question.
Can you ever ungive up, Sinix? I mean, I know you can.
I don't know if you can ungive up. I've given up my whole life. My whole life is just giving up.
Oh, I mean, specifically
when I was a small child in Little League, and I was like, you know what? I don't actually enjoy this. I'm like, I don't want to go anymore. I want to quit. And my parents were like, you can't quit. That's a bad habit. I'm like, well, guess what? You can't make me go.
Oh.
I'm just going to sit here and cry and throw a tantrum. So guess what? I guess I'm not going to Little League anymore.
Jeez.
And they were like, oh. And then from now on, I was like, you know what? Quitting feels good. I like quitting. And then I quit everything I ever did for the rest of my life.
And look at you
quit
now.
Every sport. I quit every activity. I even quit school. That's right. Dropped out. That's me. I quit everything forever and ever until now. Yeah.
I do feel it's important. I wanted to discern. I don't mean quitting. I mean like giving up. Like you have something you want to do. Like you have a goal or a dream and you're like, I can't do it. And you just lay down and you're like, fuck it. I'm gonna just.
I've definitely felt that like a handful of days or a week or like a month of that. Yeah, but I don't know. Sinix, you ever felt that?
I have not felt that quite that. I've certainly gone through moments that are not so like, oh, this is what I really want, but I don't think I can do it. I've gone through moments that are like, maybe that's not what I really want. Because if it's something I really want, what's the point? Why would you give up? Don't give up. Then that means you don't really want it, do you? Give up. Be a quitter.
I don't know.
Because I mean, I quit for, I want to say like years. Like a good solid 4 years. I just gave up on, in general, like the idea of ever making a living off of it.
I think it comes down to just being motivated, finding art that really makes you want to, finding stuff that really makes you want to get back into it. That seems to be the key for me and for most people. Even if the art kind of like makes you mad, sometimes you'll see those pieces of art that you're like, screw that guy. Like he's so young or she's so young and they did this in such a, like it's just so professional. I can never do that, but I feel like there's a lot of motivation in there. Do you still have those artist Sinix that you look at that you kind of get like peeved over?
I've never gotten peeved. I'm the biggest fanboy of artists. Like I've never felt like they're good. I'm sad because they're better. I'm always just excited when people are just getting really good, like even better than me. I'm a fanboy before I'm like an artist myself.
Wow, truly no flaws. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Any other spicy questions?
So well written. I don't have another question, but I do have an answer for a previous question.
What's that?
Somebody was talking about building their audience on their platforms, And the answer is like, it's dirt simple. Do it on Discord.
Dirt simple.
There's 14,000 people on this gosh darn thing.
20,000.
I can't believe you guys segued into another advertisement for this Discord.
There's
Oh
20,
no, it's not.
000...
It's an ad for quality of life.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh,
if you have a potential demographic of 20,000 people, and you post a link to your Instagram, and you only get 1%, you're still getting a chunk of people looking at your stuff.
You know what? I can do it myself. Get him out here.
And
There.
even better, you could be like,
Get. Wait.
I'm gonna.
Oh, there we go. Oh my god, I did it myself.
Oh, there he
Get out.
goes.
Sick
All
of your
right,
ads
we'll miss
for
you.
Discord server.
Yeah, no more advertisement of the channel. We don't really care that much about this Discord, or YouTube for that matter. But I mean, there you go. You can't really. I mean, I can see you were already sick of it.
No one, everyone's sick. We ain't come here to be advertised to. We came here for the facts.
I don't know about you. I came here for the money, for those big G's.
Shh.
All right, send in the next one. We'll be, Oh, wait. Ghost Toast? Spooky. Uh-oh. Give me your spookiest noise, Ghost Toast. All right, that's enough. That's enough of that.
Yeah, that went on 1 second too long.
Yeah. Unacceptable. All right, what's up, Ghost
Just
Toast?
to begin with, my internet connection is not the best, but it's kind of working.
What's your spookiest story? Do you ever have like a spooky art story or something that happened to you in the past?
Yeah, you have any haunted house? Have you ever seen a ghost?
Every time I look in the mirror.
No, no actual ghost stories. Okay. What's up?
You hear our disappointment in that joke? Make sure.
Well, actually, I was wondering, because, obviously studios are looking for those good art skills, but I was just kind of wondering if there were any other important parts that may not be as obvious to the public, but, like, if I get a head start and learn them early, it'll help me stand out.
Most studios are just looking for girls that they can take advantage of.
Ooh. That's
it's like
completely
I already
true.
felt that part.
Nah, they talking. So, do you look at things where this company like says we're hiring at this moment? Have you seen those before? Like, hey, we're hiring this like a board artist or this or that. You better not be laughing at me. I see you. I see your little face laughing.
Nothing. Keep going.
You know, I might go about a roundabout way about getting my points across, but at least I get them across, Sinix.
Okay. Okay.
So, God, what was I saying? You interrupted me. So,
how did I interrupt you? Just talking. Stop looking. Close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes right now and get in your brain and deliver the thoughts.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that a lot of these studios, they say they're hiring when they're actually not. So I don't want you to go into it thinking that just applying to a studio is going to get you a job. You know, that's a big misconception sometimes, but I'm not necessarily sure if that's helpful at all. I mean, it's not all the time, but that's my
well, I more
two
meant
cents.
because I'm 17. I'm set to graduate next year, and I was kind of looking at the industry and just wondering if there were any tips and tricks or secrets the public might not really know about, and it becomes super important once you actually get a job.
Yeah. I mean, what do you have to say about getting a job, Sinix?
No, you know what? Actually, all jokes aside, social skills are a huge part of it.
Yeah.
Just be alert and observational.
Got it. So I should find a different industry.
Yeah, artists in general are bad socially just because it's a very isolated activity. So social skills are something, social cues are something that need to be improved, worked on. They will get you jobs. They will get you repeat jobs at different places. They will get you everything if you can, just kind of be a likable, just not even anything amazing, just like a reasonable person. Ask people how their day was. Talk to them just like regularly and, be friendly, be positive. That stuff goes a long way in like not only getting the first job, but having a consistent career
Yeah.
and stuff.
And it doesn't really
Cool.
involve like
Okay.
a lot of talking necessarily. Some of it's just listening and taking advice from, you know, other artists around you and that type of stuff. So if you're kind of more introverted, then that's okay too. You just got to know how to work it, you know.
Put your thing down,
All right,
flip
cool.
it,
So
reverse it.
Exactly. Proceed.
Are you done?
I don't think my connections. Can you
I
guys
think
hear
we-
me?
Oh, I think it
Yeah, I
turns to
think
ghost.
you done. You got any more? They're done. They're done. Get
One
them
more
out.
spicy.
Get 'em out of
You
here.
know
Nope.
what? I'ma say it. I think I'm done. Thanks for your time, boys.
Thank you. Wow, are we gonna have a first? Wow, there he goes.
All right,
Wow.
get someone else in here, please.
I like that question.
It's a good question. It's a legit question.
Do you have a question for me?
Micro, how's it going?
Hello, guys. Can you hear?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Hey,
I've been particular connected to a video that you talked about, Ethan. That when you move it into your car and you really hustle for a long time, like getting into the professional type. Because I've been working in the game studio in the gaming industry, but like indie and from advert games type. So, but now I'm like transitioning because I worked as a game developer, and now I'm learning art for the last year, and I'm really at the part like I need to get good part, but I'm kind of in survival mode in a time limit. I'm 28 years old, and like the cash that I organize and all my finance is like running out, and I really now it's time to really start landing a job. So I was thinking like even though I have like a career, thinking like 2 studios that I want to apply in the future, like 6 more vodka and Airship Syndicate in particular.
Yeah.
But I know that get good to that level it would take at least like 4-6 years with the time that I'm putting on. So what I wanted to do now is like, as you said, and I think Sinix said something about in the past as well, like some entry job level studios, like for prop design and how to get good at it, and like some exercise drills to be focused on that part, like in 4-6 months to be good enough to get a really low but job entry on studio for indie studios, not AAA stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I would ask, like, what would be like the kind of exercise to get better at, in particular, at form and perspective for prop designs to try to land a job in this 4-6 month.
You got an answer, Sinix?
Oh, I thought you were taking that one.
Yeah, oh, okay.
No, you started off.
Well,
and then
so the thing is that I would really use a lot of 3D, honestly. In the beginning, I would use a lot of 3D and draw over it to try to understand and break down the forms. And especially trying to find, professional line art. It's not about the painting, it's about the drawing skills. So any type of props that you can find online professionally, have those off to the side, have a 3D object, and then kind of lower the opacity, and then just try to nail the line quality over that 3D. And then afterwards, you try to redraw it right next to it. That's honestly what I would do, I was a prop artist for a little bit, and it's all about that line confidence.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you got to say, Sinix?
Yeah, good design is good design. So keep working at design stuff. There's a lot of kind of aspects to design, but focus on like confident shape making more so than I don't know. There's a lot of aspects of design that are just gonna have universal dividends on all of your art career stuff, illustration, composition, everything that can be learned just through design and like improving, just making an appealing shape, simple props.
Overall, man, I would just like stick to professional artists. Just make a huge sheet of like artists that you like, and just keep to trying to replicate those things And if not replicating them, and at least just looking at them while you're making your own stuff. You can't create something on a professional level if you've never seen something on a professional level. So you just got to keep those right next to you. That's what I would say. But nobody's ever.
I've been doing this for character and storytelling stuff, but now it's obvious that I should have done for the more basic stuff.
Yeah, the fastest way to improve at art is to just do studies of good art you like as much as you can.
Yeah.
Just tons and tons and tons of studies of art.
Okay. About what you guys are doing, like on the side, because Sinix, you work as a character concept arts, basically, right? In a lot of stuff, but it's like on your own stuff, like what you would be like doing on, like, how can I say? You would be more like the storytelling type, like storyboards, comics. Do you guys got any like foot going on in that way in the near future, or it's just daydreaming or whatever?
I only care about doing teaching.
Yeah, he's a teacher. And I'm looking to drop every single thing in my life except for YouTube streaming, honestly, at this point.
Dang,
yeah.
Nice.
Really?
I really like it. But that's
Good.
just me,
Find what you like.
Might be the submissions of people getting hurt, right? Or not getting serious hurt, but kind of hurt.
Yeah, I want to review those at some point in the future. I'm excited I haven't even looked at them yet, but yeah, we'll definitely be checking those out at some point. Yeah, any other spicy questions?
No, I think it's just a shout out for all the people making this possible, like the mod team, the people on Discord, the people on YouTube, you guys, and like Brazil representing here as one of Feijoada guys. Just that. Thank you guys for your time.
Oh, sick. All right. Yeah, represent.
That was very polite. Now get him out of here. Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm out.
See ya. Man, Brazil. What time is it in Brazil?
Probably about so let's say like 11.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
We got any more?
We got 2 more. You're at about 2 hours coming up.
Sick. I'm gonna finish painting this Spider-Man, and that'll be a wrap.
Great. Throw them in here. I'll just doodle nonsense then.
Yeah, doodle what you want, man.
Doodle what I want. Gonna doodle what I want.
Who is it?
Doodle what I
Oh,
want.
Sinix is in here. Hey, Sinix.
Hey.
Hello,
we got
sorry.
a tomato in here.
Oh. Let me turn you up, tomato. Or tomato,
Hello.
I don't know how you pronounce it.
You say tomato, I say tomato. Let's call the whole thing.
I can't,
Are you listening to us on YouTube, or are you listening to us on Discord?
There's your answer.
Oh. Pretty interesting. All right, just based on what Tomato was saying, Tomato, what's the question, do you think?
They just left.
Oh, well, there you go.
All right, we're going to pull in Wombat, and then if Tomato gets back to me.
All right, come on, Wombat. Sling them.
Hello there, Ethan Becker and Sinix.
Wow, Wombat.
I'm sent here to rate Ethan's dog's PP.
I'll allow it.
It is a duty that I'm willing to accept.
Nice.
Now, I'm not gonna get into the details, but I'll give it a fair 7 out of 10. And listen, that's generous.
Do you have like a photograph that you're judging this off of, or?
Trust me, I know.
What's the evidence?
You don't want to know.
Okay. All right, 7 out of 10. I'll take it.
It'll do. It'll do.
That's great.
I mean, what do you usually rate the dog's peepees?
7 out of 10. It's not bad. Not bad. I've seen my fair share of 4s, 3s. It's pretty bleak out there.
Sinix,
It's nice for a
anything you
change
would
of
rate
scenery.
my dog's pee-pee?
I do have a question. Hi. Yeah, they wanted me to do the Kronk voice.
It's very good. I love Kronk.
Oh, thank you.
I'd rather the song.
Yeah, well, it's fine. So my question, I was just wondering how to like paint over the line work, get more like a painterly sort of like style.
Ooh, that is definitely for Sinix. I don't know nothing.
Yeah, I
about
thought
that.
so.
The important thing about painting above the line work is to first, well, do your base color, you know, like get a good base color going, get your values established. But then it's very important to like change the color of the line work, lighten it with like some saturated tones, some reds or blues, depending on your image. But then once you get there, you can even just kind of like blend them a little bit softly, like soften them up just a little, make it a
like
little
with the blending tool thing.
Yeah, you can. I can't demonstrate with
Oh, okay.
the tools at hand. But it's honestly, if you got your values in a nice mid-tone area to start with, it's not that hard to get rid of line. Oh, they disappeared. It's not that hard to get rid of the line work. Start working above it. Scary at first. I think the main thing that throws people off at first is if they're starting, you know, like on a very the contrast level between the line work and the base colors is like too strong, because then it's when you get rid of the lines, then you're like, I was relying on them a little bit too much. So you gotta like shrink that contrast down a little bit till it feels like you don't even have to rely on them as much. Then you're just working with big shapes. Work from big to small. Make some shapes happen. Go watch Sinix Design YouTube. That'll teach you everything you need to know about painting.
Wait, you made videos based on this stuff already?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Oh, it's Tomato's back.
Hey, Tomato.
It's working. Is this working?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank God. I've been waiting for ages. I just wanted to say that you are the main reason I even like draw nowadays. Like just watching
thank
your
you.
videos
I
has
appreciate
inspired
that a
so
lot.
much. Yeah,
I
and
see me
Ethan Becker too.
Oh, that's
No. I actually watch both of you a lot. Like I draw a lot, and that actually has to do with some of the questions I have.
Yeah, I mean, we love drawing questions, right? I mean, we'll try our best.
Yes, you are possibly the last person. So there's a lot of weight on you to close strong. Bring in the good ones. Bring the heat. Throw the fastballs.
All right, I will try.
No pressure.
Okay, so one of the main things I hope to do so. One of the big things I wanted to ask was that how do you keep yourself entertained with studies you don't really want to do, or things or drawings that you just get bored of in the middle? Like I know you can like get up and come back to it, but like how do you
Tomato, are you
just
gonna
deal with
come
it
in
when you're
here
trying to
and
do a
give us
section?
another burnout question? Is this a burnout? This sounds like a burnout question. You
No,
came in closing and you're talking about getting bored, talking about burnout. You're gonna really end it on that. I want you to rethink your question, and I want you to repeat
the big questions in life.
All right, the big questions. Man, I'm sorry. I didn't.
It's a big deal.
Okay.
You got
then
this.
Here's a big one.
I believe.
What do you think is on the McDonald's dollar menu? I don't. I'm sorry. Wait.
It's probably something for $1, right?
Oh my god. Okay, now I'm starting to feel bad. I feel like
No, it's okay.
It's fun. You know what? the question, the original question, I think the best answer was all about going back to the gas tank thing. You know,
Yeah.
like you're running, your passion levels will always decrease. You got to treat them like a deplenishing resource. So, you know.
But it's also because like you see my father, I think he was a former artist. He was trying to break in. So when I told him I wanted to like get good at drawing, he really cracked the whip on me. So there's a lot of pressure. Like I had to draw every day at least once, or do studies on like
so you feel pressured in a negative way to do that?
I do not actually. This is something I really want to do, and I understand that it comes with like things that you really want won't come without a price. And if it's worth working, if it's worth getting, it's worth working for. And I really, and I think it's a good. I'm at a good age to start. I'm actually like 14, and I started when I was 12 doing this, and I think I improved actually a lot. I think. For my age, I can draw full bodies pretty well, and I understand anatomy enough that I guess I can pose arms kind of.
So where do you get the burnout?
And I don't know if the burnout comes from me just like studying. It's not that I don't want to. It's just I don't know what to do, and the things that I do try to do, I feel like they're pointless at some point because I don't know where to go at this. Like I used to have my dad guiding me, but that wouldn't help like my mental state. But I would often try to watch Ethan's videos or you, because you guys actually motivate me to draw, and you actually give me things to focus on. So that for a while was helping me.
Yeah.
All right, you turned it around. You're my new favorite person. I'm feeling the question more and more now, and okay. I feel like I have some tips, and this goes as like a universal thing that I see super often just when it comes to doing art when you're younger and everything. And like the key thing is, because I see this, for sometimes, you know, I've taught and I've seen like you know, like after school art classes that like people will go into, put their kids in and stuff like that. The big problem with a lot of those is they turn art into a chore where it's all about fundamentals, stuff like that. And art starts to lose a little bit of the, you know, the magic fun that it has when you're just drawing, you know, silly characters or whatever you want to draw, you know, just like having fun with it. And it's important to once again go back to that passion as a gas tank metaphor. Like, don't ever do fundamental, boring stuff like that unless you have the gas in the tank to spare for it. Like, it's not worth it. Burning out on, you know, like making yourself not enjoy art as much as you should will always be a troubling thing. Oh, they appeared again. They disconnected. Oh,
it's okay. I want to hear the rest of this.
Yeah. So, in my opinion, the worst thing you can do to a kid is to like sit them down and be like, "Oh, you like art? Well, you know, here's some fundamentals, draw me some cubes, and let's work on your shading and do all this stuff."
Right, because
like,
the fun
that is not
comes first.
what you need. You need to develop your passion for it to a level where it can withstand anything. So just draw this whatever you want. You want to make some, like when I was like first getting into art, all I was doing is like drawing silly anime stuff, silly Shonen Vasquez fan art, like just all kinds of, you know, just stuff that seemed fun. I didn't worry anything at all until I had so much passion that I was the one that wanted to do the fundamental stuff. Like I was like, oh, I really want to do some fundamentals so I can get better.
You got the purpose for it now.
Yeah, you're at a point where it's like you have your tank is so full that you can just be like, no, I just want to draw boxes. Like I actually enjoy it because I feel like I'm at that point.
Yeah.
And people try to force fundamentals on like younger people, and it's so destructive toward like becoming a artist and, you know, getting to that point.
That's why I personally like the form of like having your own template of artists that you enjoy to draw, and then you know, kind of break down their art, and then after you do that for a little bit as a warm-up, then you just do whatever you want, you know, because that way you're getting that mileage down, and you can see progress gradually while still having fun. I guess. I mean, that was fun for me. I can't sit down and do studies. You know, studies bore me to tears. I don't know about you.
Yeah, you need
I mean,
to be at a state of mind. Like, I hated doing them at first. Now I kind of like them because honestly, every time I do one, it's like for a purpose. You know, like I do it because like there's something that I really genuinely want to learn from something specific.
Yeah.
And it pains me because I see so many like little kids that are like they see art as like a something just I got to go to art class and make a draw a box shaded for like hours and I hate it. And that's not what art is supposed to be. Art's supposed to be just like have fun, make cool stuff, and
right. The rest will come.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's big pressure on younger people, and it's just completely destructive and counter to the actual goal. So.
Yeah. Well, I think that's an amazing note to end it on. This drawing right here is what I wanted to do the whole time, but it's very, very difficult to do. But I'm glad we got to one of them. I personally love this drawing. And I like the goggles that you added. I don't know. You seem to be quiet, like you don't like my art.
No, I love your art. Your art is great. Why would you say that?
Okay. All right. Well, that's all I need then. Any last words?
Yeah, I mean, your art sucks. And no, I'm kidding. Can I just point something out though? Because it's gonna drive me crazy just a little bit.
What?
Can I point something out? Mine?
Sure.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, of course. All right, everyone. Here's a quick lesson in shape design and big, medium, small. You see this and this and this.
I was just
those are a little too close in shape.
Change
see this?
That.
You see this? You see this?
I was just about to change it.
Yes, there you go. You want there to be a hierarchy of like a bigger one and a smaller one, and you want there to be some brigs, some small, maybe some big shape, maybe a little medium shape. Just to
How about you paint under pressure? How about that?
All right.
How about that?
I think we're good here.
Yeah, I guess we're done on that note, aren't we? What?
Yeah. Be sure to everyone come by the Ethan Discord. It's a magical place where you can learn about all kinds of things. You can meet all kinds of wonderful people. You can meet Tomato, awesome person, and they're going to be a great artist. And
what about
throwing that out there?
What about your classes?
I still feel bad. I came in with too much Ethan energy on Tomato. I don't want them to know that I care about them, and I want them to be an awesome artist.
Oh,
and they will be.
What about your classes? Do you have enough students already to where you just don't want any more, or how's that going?
I don't need it. Yeah, no, I'm good. I want to take. I don't need anything with class stuff. I'm actually gonna take a break from brainstorm for next term, just so I can like really focus in. I want to make a book. That's my goal. Big book time.
Like oh, that's right, the design book, right?
Just a lot of writing and explaining design things.
Okay.
So boys like Ethan stop making even shapes everywhere, and they start making big, medium, small shapes everywhere.
Yeah.
And T lines.
Yeah. All right. So this is you need to go check out the Discord and check out the. I think we're gonna do a stream. Oh, I think it might have already started, but there's another class going on at some point today. I'm pretty sure. Go to the Discord, check it out, and donate to the freaking people putting it together. Not me. It's the teachers. I mean, if you feel like you're learning stuff and you feel like it's making a positive impact in your life, please show your support by giving them like 2 cents or $2 or just sending them a thank you, just letting them know that they're appreciated, because they are. They're like doing this on their own time, and it's awesome because the community's coming together and it's flipping awesome. It's one of the best things I've ever seen in my life, honestly. So that's it. Good to go? You good to go, Sinix?
I'm great. Let me just lock the door and turn the lights down low. All right, I'm good. Just had to get one more.
Get out of here.